So I'm gonna assume that most of you guys could probably already tell by now, but I'm a huge sucker for city building or town building, and Life is Feudal, Forest Village is kind of like the game Banished, except with one extra key element. And of course, within the first 30 seconds of this video, I'm already using the word key again. I swear, it's never gonna stop. A few months ago, I couldn't stop using the word key. It's going to be another renaissance of key, I think. It's going to be another meme that we're going to have to deal with, that I'm going to have to deal with. So, let's talk about this game. It definitely does give off a very Banished vibe. You know, we can zoom way in, we can look into all of our houses and stuff like that. But even more than that, this is the small element that I was talking about. So we've got our female portrait here. We can look at her happiness, her clothing, and like her build status, I guess her stamina. But if we click on her actual icon, yes, it brings us into a first-person mode. So imagine having like a huge sprawling city and being able to just take control. I mean, this is a mod that was a part of a mod that you could include into Banished, and most city building, town building games usually have a mod, but it's nice to have this built in-game. And it actually seems like it's going to be a pretty big factor in the future. This game is in early access at the moment, and it seems like in the future, being able to take maybe control over warriors and fighting wars or going hunting, because there are bears and other wildlife. Actually, we can see like what is that, an antelope or something? I don't know, it's just standing there. Maybe that's a statue. Oh, it moved, never mind. Obviously, we can gather resources. We can manually do pretty much everything that the AI would do normally in this situation, except take control of it ourselves. That, to me, was like the initial thing that like turned me on about this game. In a non-creepy way. I don't mean that at all in a creepy way. So we can just have her like work that, and she's gonna do her thing. So it's our job to manage these people. We've got to make sure that we're ready for winter. We got to make sure that no one starves to death, no one dies. So more than likely, you guys already know, I'm probably gonna kill like most people accidentally, because I don't know how I'm gonna do it. So we need to build like some sort of shelter, because this dude is saying he doesn't got a home. We start off with a warehouse. That's the barn, though. Warehouse, barn, and then a few shacks. And it's kind of cool. We get to see actually who's living in each one. I don't know how to pronounce any of these names, so I'm not going to try it. I think we start off in this first initial builds just off Steam. Everyone's going to start off female. So there's no portraits, or there's no sort of graphics, art style for any dudes up in here yet. But I have high hopes for this game. I think this is going to be pretty cool. Let's slap down our first home. I don't think I can build a house. Let's do, because we can build those shacks, but let's do a small home, and that's gonna increase the chance of like, you know, pregnancies and stuff like that. Pregnancy chance. So that will be fun. We need to, of course, assign a few builders. So we've got our citizen management screen here. We need to confirm that everyone is doing their job. I don't want to assign everybody. Let's just do like 2, and then we can migrate over to the 2 people working. So we can watch them, or I can take control myself, like I said, and we can help. So we can click on Ida here, and I can be like, oh yeah, we should probably get rid of this thing right here. We got to get rid of this resource. Now, when you're in first-person mode, everything's going to be probably a lot longer, I guess. It's going to take a little bit longer. But when we're kind of in the God view here, we can zoom up and we can go into speed 10. Let's go up to speed 10. So, if we don't start, like, early game food, we need to somehow get some food going on, or else everyone's going to starve, and people are going to be pissed at me. So, we got to figure that out. Something else we need to keep in mind, we start off in spring. It's year 1. So, depending on, like, the food we decide early on, like, what kind of food we want to eat, we need to be very conscious of the seasons and stuff like that, because if we're farming or things like that, it could get messy if we start farming in the winter. Actually, I don't think you can farm in the winter. You got to make sure that you're prepared for that. So fishing is one of the best early game food sources. Let's make sure that we throw down a where is it at? There it is. A fisherman's lodge. Of course, we're gonna have to assign a few people to be the fishermen. So let me see if I can't like squeeze. There we go. Let's squeeze that fisherman lodge right there. And I also, now that this has been built, now we have no one homeless. So we've got 4 out of 5 people living in this home, which means I think we've got a few shacks open, don't we? Oh, no. Because we actually have 2 infants, 2 children, teenagers, I'm sorry, and then 6 adults. So when these guys grow up, of course, that means that they're going to work for us. They get to be our slaves. I like having child labor. So clearly from past videos, you guys will know child labor is something of a thing that I really like. So I'm hoping that's a future mechanic of this game. Okay, so I'm gonna go with maybe, I don't know if I want to go with one fisherman for now. Let's go with one fisherman for now. Resource limit, so we're gonna be limited to 5,000. I'm guessing fish. I don't know. Is it possible for us to get 5,000 fish? Okay, there's a bear off in the distance. That thing scared the crap out of me at first when I realized there are bears in this game. There are also wolves, which is something that we need to be careful about. I don't think that they're going to have an impact just yet in this build, but I'm sure they will in the future. Hunting cabin. Let's go ahead and go hunting, right? I think so. Yeah, let's go hunting. Okay, so hunting cabin. I'll just place that down right there. So you need to be careful. Obviously, you can't just, put your buildings down anywhere. You gotta make sure that you flatten the surface. So terraforming is a part of the game. It's actually a pretty big deal too. By the way, the map is pretty big, but I think it's a pretty beautiful looking game. Pretty big map, but you do need to terraform. You can't build off of slopes and things like that. So that is actually a really important detail to keep in mind. Okay, so who wants to go hunting for us? Well, actually, I really don't care, but okay. Whoever wants to go hunting, whatever lady wants to go hunting, then you can go for it. Allows you to hire hunters to gather meat and skins, also to defend pastures and people from wild animals. So maybe wild animals will come in to kill us. I really hope not, but that is a possibility. We've got these resources. We got to keep those in mind, because if we run out of resources, then we are kind of screwed. Let's collect like all this. There we go. I love that there's a collect all resource button, because if it was just collect the wood, that would suck. We can just boom, go there, and we can view as this happens. Again, I think that this game is going to be really cool in the future. I think this game is pretty cool right now, but as they progress through their development, I think there's going to be a lot of additional features. Like, for instance, there's road building. Road building is a thing. Here are some of the interesting things that we can do in the future. We can build a port, a school, a tavern, a herbalist hut, a healer's shop. I don't even know how to... Is that just some sort of pyro sort of thing? It looks like just a camp. I don't know what that is. I probably sound so dumb right now. Drew, what's going on in your life? Clearly, there's some issues. No one's starved yet, right? No one's accidentally starved? Looks like not. Okay, we also have a temperature. We have temperature. We should probably terraform this area now that we're chopping things down. Oh boy, it's raining. That's fun. Okay, so let me try to... I don't want to do too big of an area, or else this is going to take a long time. Well, 17 by 17 is pretty large. So I'm looking for like the least amount of time it's going to take. So 7 days looks like it's going to be the most... Yeah, the least amount of days that we can get out of this. And there we go. So it's really cool. We can actually watch as people leave the... is this the barn or the... Oh, no, this is the house. I'm sorry. Okay, let's escape from this terraforming thing. We actually see as people leave their house or gather resources from the warehouse or the barn. And just being able to zoom in, too. I don't really want to do it first person, because this is going to be very hard. Oh, you know what? Let's actually check on the barn and see what's going on in types of food. Do we have to fire anybody? We've got some hides. We've got some high-quality tools. Oats, breads, fruit. We don't have very many fruit. Do we have any hunter-gatherers? I mean, I guess it's kind of what a hunter's lodge is, Drew. Right? I guess so. Okay, we have hunters and we have gatherers. But we don't have hunter-gatherers. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna slap a gatherer down, because I'm assume that these gatherers are gonna get fruit for us. It's probably gonna take some time. Actually, yeah, this gatherer's hut is gonna be put on the back burner, I guess you could say, because this is what's gonna take a little bit longer. Is our agriculture? I'm sorry, our terraforming. I guess I could terraform this for a field, so we can start growing food and stuff like that. What is it? It's summer. Maybe I should get my shit together here, Drew. Because it's summer already. Fall's approaching pretty fast. Yeah, I'll probably put a field up here. We only have 2 other ladies, though. Gotta keep that in mind. We have a deficiency of ladies, so... we got to be careful because eventually when we run out of ladies, we won't be able to do anything anymore. I like that we can kind of like actually see as this land gets pushed further down. Is it finished? No, almost. Doing a 17 by 17 square was probably not the best of plans ever. I could throw down vegetable and fruit gathering in. Oh, that's this. Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. Here's our fields. Okay, so let's do that here. Can I, not enough space? It's got to be, let's see how big it needs to be. Well, this is not finished yet. We have to actually wait for this plot to be finished, so that will take some time. Please finish. Please. Okay, I think it is finished now. There we go. So I guess it needs to be at least 10 by 10. No. Well, let's just do 10 by 10. That's fine. So we'll have like one. We'll have like one. Wait, how many people? Hey, I didn't mean to do that. Well, it says that there's already 2 people working this profession. But that means who's going to be our gatherer? See? Oh, looks like we still have... Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, oh yeah, we're fine. Okay, never mind. We're totally good. So, food-wise, hey, we're off to a pretty good start. We've got a hunter, a gatherer, a farmer, 2 farmers, and a fisherman. I should probably have 2 fishermen, though. Like I said, I mean, fishing is never really going to get affected by the seasons. So, yeah. I kind of should have done that. Let's slow down and see what this lady's doing. So what are you trying to do? Now, we can do all this stuff ourselves. We can actually look at her stats a little bit better like this, too. I'm not even sure what she was trying to do. I'm going to assume that she was going towards the fields. Hope she doesn't die out here, just, like, by herself up in the dark and stuff like this. All right, let's... There's actually going to be an interaction. There will be an interact... Nope, this is not what she was doing. Okay, I'm sorry. Do what you were going to do. Yeah, I pretty much just took that lady out of her way. I completely took her out of her way. It would say, like, interact if there was something. Holy crap. Is this okay? Is everybody okay? Food reserves are low. That's not good. When did that pop up? That might have popped up a while ago. What do you mean food reserves are low? Okay, here. Let's just assign another fisherman. Not sure if all the fish died due to the storm. I wonder if that could be an issue. I guess it could be. Resources are fine, and they should be fine. What do you mean food sources are low? We've got meat. We got 788 fish. That might be an older thing. Yeah, that happened before the gatherer's hut was finished. See, that's the thing. You got to be careful when you're terraforming because all they're doing is terraforming. Okay, let's go with. What do you want? What do you want to grow? Wheat? Let's grow potato because I think everything else is going to require like something else. Some other, like, what are we going to do with wheat alone? Like, we'd probably have to do some other part in the... Some other thing. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Please, just know what I'm trying to say. Let's not gather resources next to the bear, just in case. No offense, bear, I don't trust you. Okay, let's start gathering a few more resources, just because it does seem like the warehouse is getting kind of low. How are we doing here? I mean, at least we've got a fisherman now. 4 fish. I guess that's okay. It looks like everything is fine to me, so that's good. There are resource limits, so yeah, we'll eventually have to build a second warehouse and a second barn if we have too many materials that we can't all completely store. I don't think a road is super necessary right now. Should we build like a port? I don't know if we have... Yeah, no, we can't even build that, so never mind. This is going to require a ton of wood. And right now, I think I have everyone assigned to... Oh, no, we have workers. What's going on? Are you pregnant? Oh, no. You guys are just chilling. I might have been paused. That was... I think that was it. I'm pretty sure I was paused. Okay, well, we're going to gather some resources. Yeah, no, me and in this world, humans and bears interact peacefully, so that's good. We've come to some sort of treaty. Maybe we start speaking the bear language. I don't think we're hunting any sort of bears. What's going on? Food reserves are low again. But how? Let's grow some more potatoes. There you go. That's better. Current temperature. I think we should have the temperature and everything just fine. But yeah, I mean, it's clear that you can get a pretty huge... A baby's born. And these teenagers are about to grow up soon. Again, we need child labor. That's the problem. We need more child labor. Again, so yeah, it does seem like you'd be able to very quickly expand to a pretty big town in this game. So I think that that's something that I would maybe be curious exploring. Again, I'm really hoping for some sort of combat, because it's the first person element that really brings me joy in this game. To be able to just walk along the beaches, beautiful little area. Can I go out in the water? No. Okay, but I can see the little... Oh, I can. Well, there was a split second where I could. But yeah, I mean, if I were to have like a huge city, it's something that I was like super proud of. Like I would just be sitting here like walking everywhere. I have tried going up to the bear and everything was fine. I don't think I died or anything. Just to see like the animation of like everybody working so hard. It actually kind of like, it's so easy to be like a psychopath in these city building games because you don't think about what you're making these people do. But being in first person mode really helps. This is terrifying. Are you good? Hi. Wow. To be honest, I'm getting a little bit of anxiety. Can I kill you? Yeah, I just killed a bear because I stabbed it in the toe. Very nice. Well, we're gonna definitely take these resources. Hey, y'all. What's up? What'd you do today, Becky? Oh, I just killed a bear. Like, really? You killed one bear? That's it? Everyone else is working and you just killed a bear? That's how I'm feeling. Anyways, yeah, I'm really excited about this game. This is, I think this is a very beautiful game. And I like the whole Banished feel. You know, everyone's always told me, Drew, why don't you play Banished? And it's kind of because, like, I kind of missed that time period where I missed the time period. Not saying that Banished isn't super played anymore, but it's not super relevant on YouTube as much as it was. So I kind of missed it. So I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. I liked Banished. But this would be a very good alternative, I think. So I'd really appreciate if you guys let me know in the comment section down below if you'd like to see more from this game. I'd love to bring it to you. I think there's definitely a lot more things to explore because it seems like it's already, even though it's an early access game, it's off to a really good start. So hopefully we can explore that a little bit more if you guys would like to see that sort of thing. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.